as city skyline landmarks.
The Eiffel's up there.
I think it's top 3.
Yeah, I can see why that lady fell in love with it, you know?
What lady?
What?
Am I going to show my
No.
ignorance?
No.
What lady?
Am I going to show my ignorance?
You're like the Queen of France.
No, it's like a really niche... no, she literally fell in love with it. It's a really niche documentary.
Oh, okay.
About
I
like,
married the Eiffel Tower.
Objective sexuals, yeah. And she fell in love with the Eiffel Tower. They fucked. Bitch, they fucked on the dock.
Stay hydrated. First thing in the morning, tired and yawning. What you gonna do?
Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Stay Hydrated with my brother Christopher Hall.
And my sister Elizabeth Hall. We're here. Yeah, we're here at Monkey Barrel Comedy Podcast Studio at the Edinburgh Fringe.
At the Edinburgh Fringe.
We are up here at the festival. The festivities are upon us.
Yeah, I'm so fucking happy to be back with you. Honestly, I'm so glad. Luckily, I've had a friend coming to stay. If I hadn't, I think I would have crawled up the walls by now.
Right.
Before he came, it was like a dark week, but then...
Yeah, we have to stress it's been a week since I saw you. But I'm glad you missed me, actually.
Yeah, I did.
Sometimes you've got to go away for a week to make the people around you miss you.
Exactly. Heart grows fonder, etc.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what were you doing while I've been away? So I've been up at the Edinburgh Fringe doing my work in progress stand-up show.
Yeah.
Which has been going very well. Thank you for everyone who's come to see it so far. I believe as we're talking, the Edinburgh Fringe is finished when this is coming out.
Incredible.
So on reflection, I'm going to give you what's happened, and I'm going to tell you on reflection what's happened in anticipation.
Okay,
for
love
what's
that.
happened.
Yeah. That sounds perfect.
It's been good. Well, this is my 4th Edinburgh Fringe.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 years ago, you came up for the whole time.
Yes.
And were part of the show, and were kind of following me around like a Pokemon.
Yeah, that's so cute. I was a little Pikachu for you there. Yeah.
Carrying your guitar up and down the streets.
That was, yeah.
And for an arts festival, not many people are carrying instruments around. You were kind of the only person.
And it was humbling. What was crazy as well is I remember one night we went to the gay bar.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, like, fuck it, guys, I'm coming out. Like, I'm not taking my stuff back. Like, let's go out. Like, let's go crazy. And then we literally arrived and they were like, you obviously can't bring that huge guitar case in here. Like, it's rammed.
Yeah,
we don't have space for that. And I was like, is there any way I can put it? And they were like,
no,
like,
get out of here.
No, go home. So we did.
We did. Yeah, we did. They lost our custom that night.
Yeah, they lost.
Yabu, sucks to you.
They lost my 3 lime and sodas that I was gonna.
Yeah.
That was at least $3.50 I was gonna spend in there that night.
And they've rued the day ever since.
Exactly that.
Ever since they turned us away. But this. You've just popped up for kind of a 5-day fleeting visit.
5-day fleeting visit to catch up, to do some podding.
Some podding here in the new location.
Exactly. And then also just to sort of take in the city and breathe it all in. See some shows, etc.
Yeah.
See some shows.
See some shows,
etc. But yeah, it's been great so far. It's been great.
It has been really, really fun. The weather's been El Scorchio.
Yeah, not so much for me, but for you.
Okay.
Yeah, you had a tough... It's not as hot here is what I mean. Not that we
as in
handle the heat
London?
differently. No, as in it was hotter in Edinburgh last week than it is this week.
Guys, I've
Let's
got
cut
a
that.
disco voice. I
Yeah.
haven't even been raging that much, but
You
I
sound
really
like
feel like I've got like a sultry jazz voice.
Hey,
a voice
guys.
for the radio.
Liz Gill. What's up,
No.
Yes, you do. Ariana Grande's one of Ariana Grande's best friends. They were on, what's it called together? Victorious Together.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
We'll talk after.
I really wanted to yes and you, but I just didn't know what you were talking about.
I'm going to show it to you and you're going to be like, oh, and then it's going to be too late. We won't be able to come back in and re-record. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I guess I haven't really stopped over the last couple of weeks. I did go to Paris for 28 hours.
For?
I went to see Blackpink
They were in your area.
I was in their area, dans l'area. That's what they say in France.
What's Blackpink in French?
Noir Rose.
Whoa.
Yeah. Which I think is,
that's cool.
It rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, change the name.
Yeah. Blackpink in Paris was an experience
really?
For the life of lives. It was so much fun.
Good.
However, so the Blackpink London shows are currently they're happening like now, or they were when I was in Edinburgh, so I couldn't go.
Right.
I kind of am thoughtful that this might be the last, or there might not be many more opportunities to see them as a four. So I knew it was do or die.
That it was your moment.
There
and
was
you took
there was no other opportunity. So looked at the tickets in Paris. I could go to Paris. I had a day free on the Sunday when they were in Paris. And truly, to get to Paris from London, it's very quick. It's 40 minutes in the air.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's 40 minutes in the air. That is an episode of Housewives.
Right.
Okay.
Desperate or real?
Both. Both. But what I hadn't, I'm the type of person that if I see a gap in the diary of the day, it's possible.
Right.
It's possible. Okay. I was at a wedding in Cambridge on the Saturday.
Yeah.
A wedding with my school friends. And when everyone gets together, you know, drinks flow. But it does feel often when the school friends get together, drinks really flow.
Drinks cascade.
Drinks cascade.
Right.
And weddings, it was my friend Nick who married his now husband Rob. It was really, really wonderful. It was our first queer wedding.
Really?
So that was also,
that's so fun.
Shout out. That was also really, really nice.
Yeah.
Can't believe they're letting us do that now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What a treat.
And they had moth cocktails.
Gorge.
Which was a lovely touch. But I then proceeded to sample
sort of
the espresso martinis, the margaritas and the Negronis.
Spicy marg?
Yeah, from the can. This was also post red and white wine and fizz and a White Claw before we got to the ceremony.
Understood.
So it had been a cocktail of all the different poisons.
Yes.
Because it is a poison.
It is. Let's not forget.
Got to the point on the Saturday night after the wedding when the room was spinning.
Okay.
And I thought
you probably haven't been there for a while.
No. And I thought we are in danger zone. We are in amber alert of whether I'm going to see all these drinks again.
Understood.
Yeah, a repeat, a sort
Understood.
of a backward intake, an outtake.
Yeah.
Of all this concoction. Ended up, I had a plan to go back to our parents' house. I had a plan to go back to another friend's house. Ended up in a drunken state, being like, my friend was leaving, another friend was leaving. He's like, I'm going back home. And I was like, I'm going home with you. I was like, just get me out of
right.
Get me out of here. Because my eyes are burning. I'm about to throw up in this place. Okay.
Right. Understood.
So I went back to my friend Joe's house.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe. Love you.
And
vocalist.
Joe, who I went to school with, he's a great person. We love him.
We love Joe.
His wife was there.
We love her.
His baby was there. You know, there's a lot of people to see. I have to say, Joe's mum, one of those mums from school that you're like, let me catch up with you.
Right.
One of those mums that you're dying to see.
Understood.
Yeah. Joe's mum was one of the best. Is one of the best.
Right.
But I didn't know that the time to catch up with her would be midnight when I was really seeing stars.
Yeah, there was 4
frankly.
of her in front of you.
Yeah,
actually.
and I was like, I really wish I was in a bit more of a full battery state to do this catch up.
What I will say is you're very good at sort of being very drunk, but appearing quite sort of like, hey.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well I did it at that time.
Understood.
I think she had a flashback to me being
17.
16 rolling in from like the park.
Yeah. Hey, I just drank a liter of vodka.
Yeah. Can you call my mum?
Yeah. I'd like to go home now.
Or the ambulance, yeah. Anyway, so and then ended up waking up at my friend Joe's house in Cambridge, meeting his 1-year-old toddler for the first time. I don't think I really was my most fun gunkle self.
Sure.
I think I sort of shook hands with the kid and was like,
see, in a couple of years.
when you're older, you might get this feeling. Yeah, let's talk when you're older. Anyway, left Cambridge at 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Got to Paris. Got to our hotel in Paris at about 5:30, 6 p.m.
Okay. Full day of travel.
A full day of travel. And when you think, this has actually taken 9 hours to get here.
Was this possible?
Was this the most convenient concert to come and see? The answer is yes.
Right.
It was also a non-negotiable. It had to be done.
Also, I feel you were probably like, oh shit, and then you were in there.
Oh.
And it went blah, and you went,
no,
okay,
it wasn't ever an issue.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's 40 minutes, so I left Cambridge. I was going to get a direct train from Cambridge Station all the way to Gatwick, the non-stop. Cancelled. No worries. The first hurdle of the journey. So I ended up getting one train to King's Cross, then the Victoria line to Victoria, and then a train from Victoria to Gatwick. And I was like, this wasn't as like,
slick.
I'm
smooth.
not coasting to the airport as I thought I was.
Yeah.
So this is now a car. It's a train. It's a tube. It's a train. Then it's the shuttle. From the train station to the North Terminal.
Right.
I also think, guys, why doesn't the train from London go into the North Terminal? Annoying the way it goes past the North Terminal to the South Terminal, and you have to get back up. That's a conversation.
Well, South Terminal is America, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, so I guess they've got longer flights, I guess.
Sure. Yeah.
And my flight truly was 40 minutes in the air. So
okay. Incredible. Yeah.
So we got there. Like I got there in time, but it had taken by this point like maybe 3. Like it just hadn't been the cruise.
Yeah.
The coasting to Gatwick that it could have been, but fine. And yeah, so then my flight was like met up with our friend Dan, who was my Parisian companion.
Noir Rose.
Noir Rose. Amour. And then, so then we like had food at the airport. I had a hair of the dog at the airport.
Yeah.
And then when we got on the plane and they were like, our flight time is 40 minutes. I was like, see this, we're so close.
40.
Yeah. 40 minutes. We're going to blink and there. Oh, we're going to blink and be there.
Right.
Got to Paris. Again, the train in from the airport to like Gare Nord.
Okay.
One of the main train stations in Paris. That is quite swift, but it was two public transport trains.
Yeah.
So this is now like another 2. We were kind of adding up just how many modes of transport we actually
had. How many
had.
can we do?
It kind of gets a bit comical.
Yeah.
And then got to our hotel, and I was I got a bit overwhelmed because like we were in this really very Parisian hotel. It was like kind of like little corridors and like little like a tiny escalator and like very Parisian. We had this balcony that like opened up on the corner of the hotel. It like looked like, I felt like I was in Ratatouille.
I was going to say Ratatouille. Yeah.
I love that that's our reference for France.
But that scene where he looks out the window.
Exactly that, yeah. Or I was in, Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge.
Or I'm sure of many of the other much more legit French cinema we could name. Yeah. But I got a bit overwhelmed.
Blue is the warmest colour.
I was like, I'm so hungover, and this has been quite a lot of pieces of this travel day to get here.
Yeah.
We then checked the ticket, and the concert started at 8:00, and we got to our hotel about 6. So I'd been like, let's get in, quick turnaround, like shower, quick turnaround, and just let's leave. Obviously, we got a bottle of rosé and a bag of Lay's, and like. And like laid on the bed for about, I'm going to say 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we were like, shall we lime? And I was like, I don't think we should lime.
They have limes.
They have limes.
Paris?
Yeah.
Incredible.
cyclisme.
I know Dan was going. Shall we lime?
Shall we lime? Yeah. But I was like, I don't think we need to add French city mapper, French Google Maps, and French when we don't.
Yeah,
we don't know this city at all. Ordered an Uber. It said 7 minutes. A cool 25 minutes later, this guy pulls up.
Understood.
And we suddenly go, we now might be late. And you know when you kind of look at someone and go, we got a bit too big for our boots.
Yeah.
We got a bit too, we luxuriated with that bottle of rosé on the balcony.
Were those salted lays really worth it?
They really wouldn't have been.
Right.
They would not have been.
Yeah.
So then we got in this Uber, and luckily the guy, l'Uber driver, he went on Waze and got us. He was like, it was gridlock. It was like getting it out of a hotel in Piccadilly Circus and being like, take us to the O2.
Yeah, crazy.
And expecting like it to just be like
a 20-minute drive.
Yeah, an easy drive. We were like, because I feel like when you're abroad, you're just like, look at these like toy towns or whatever. You just think like, we'll just get there.
Yeah.
And then I was like, we're driving through central Paris.
Wait, this is a major city.
Yeah, so it's London.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get to the stadium.
Yeah.
In a cab.
Yeah.
This is not like, we're not going to teleport there.
No.
But then there was a very tense like 15 minutes in the Uber when we just sort of looked at each other like, I'm annoyed. I'm not annoyed at us now.
There's the potential
I
might
could
be annoyed.
be annoyed at us. And it's both of us.
Surely they didn't come on it. Did they have an opener?
No.
Period.
No, I'm getting there.
Okay.
And we were like, and like we'd like, you know, we'd made a joke like, lol, like 40 minutes in the air, like it's so close, but actually Chris left the house at 9 a.m. this morning and it's now like 6 p.m. Like, la la la. And then we were like, oh my God, are we going to miss the start of this fucking show?
Yeah.
That cannot happen.
Yeah.
Cut to, it didn't. We got let out. Thank God we didn't lime, because then we would have been like, you know, when you suddenly can't park a lime anywhere, when it says like you can't park. We didn't see any lime.
Right.
You know, and then also
you can't pull up on a
imagine
lime
getting
to the
Wembley, or getting to Wembley Stadium. Like you can't park a lime outside Wembley Stadium. You're like parking it.
Yeah.
By, you know, round
at least a
15-minute walk away. Yeah. Anyway, we got dropped off. We were walking with like fans were still arriving. We were like, okay, I think we've nailed this. Yeah. Got through the security, got all the way through. Also, we had a flashback when we went to Cowboy Carter. We got to Cowboy Carter at Tottenham, and we're like, we like, you get off, and we were like at the one corner of Tottenham Stadium, and then they go, oh, your door is the opposite side of the stadium, so that adds an extra 15 minutes on your walk round. So like we were like, yeah, if everything goes our way, we're getting into the start of the concert. We now have no wiggle room, right? If anything happens. Anyway, we got in. Luckily, I mean, I kind of worked out. I mean, I could see like the French for like block row seat. Yeah, like you can work that out. But like, I didn't know where that was in the orientation of the actual real seats. So I get like two idiotic Brits just like who'd traveled to another country for a concert, just like held our ticket out to the ticket guy, being like, "Où est le seats, please?" And then this guy just directed us to somebody who spoke English, and she was like, "Follow me," and just like sat us down. We were sat definitely in the mum and 14-year-old girl section. Fine. The opener was just Blackpink music videos. They were like, just play us.
That is so incredible.
Get them ready with us.
The opener was just Blackpink music videos?
Yeah.
That is fucking incredible.
Like, this is amazing. Yeah.
Isn't that like Gaga just opened for herself? I'm pretty sure she just like came out and did like 20 minutes and then went like, see you in a bit.
Yeah, I'm not doing I'm not getting someone else up here. No. So that was kind of iconic, because like you could feel like the crowd just being like, the crowd was pretty palpable, like the energy. Anyway, so it starts and we're on the floor. It's all seated.
Yeah.
It starts. Kill This Love comes on.
Mm-hmm.
Bah, 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 bah. Everyone stands on their seat.
Stands on their seat?
Everyone starts standing on their seat. So people from the front, some 14-year-old girl stood on her chair.
And everyone
at the
went
front,
bet.
and everyone just starts standing on their chair.
Damn.
And then there's a few rows in front. It sort of took a little trickle down, like down the rows. And we saw people stand up and we were like, oh, okay. People in the block in front of us are all standing on their chairs, but we can see the screen and we can like see.
Were you on the floor? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no rake.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, okay. So they have this massive screen. But I also, when I go to concerts, I also don't want to look at the screen too much if you can help it, because then then it just becomes this weird live cinema event.
You try and at least do 50-50, don't you? Yeah.
Everyone stood on their seat, and then you saw people in the rows near us kind of go like, well, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
Like, either I'm going to look at the lower back of this person in front of me, or I'm going to stand up.
Yeah.
And again, firstly, it was all like the tweens.
Yeah.
And there was like a 5-year-old stood on the chair, and I was like, okay, well, like you can.
Valid, yeah.
But then it was like 14-year-olds. Then it was like the people in their 20s. And then like there's a couple of mums next to us who also, the music started and me and Dan just went,
yeah.
And these mums looked at us like, okay, I think we're in for a bit of an experience with these two queens.
Right.
Anyway,
the queens came out.
Anyway, then like the adults around us started standing on their chairs. This dad next to us stood on his chair, and we were just so shocked because that is just not. I've never experienced.
I've never seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I feel that would have been straight away in London. Someone would yell at you to get off your chair. And then there was these two kind of girls in front of us that like, again, they were like looking at the lower backs of the people. We could now only see like the top half of the big screen.
Yeah.
As Kill This Love is playing.
Right.
So Kill This Love has started, and we were like so like excited, but then we were like, oh my God.
What's going on?
Is this happening? Like, what do we do? The girls in front of us looked around at us and just like kind of did this like sorry face. And we were like, yeah, I mean, you can't see either. So
yeah.
We're not going to tell you to not do it. And then Pink Venom happened. And again, like everyone was stood on their chairs, and me and Dan were like, I was like, oh, it's fine. Like, we'll make do. Like, we're still getting the.
How come you didn't stand?
Well, because we were just a bit like, it's not really what we're. It's not what I'm used to.
Right.
Not how you should behave. It was just we'd never sort of seen it before.
Yeah.
And then it got to what's up, Paris? Rat-ta-ta-ta. But we were like so panicked, and I just grabbed Dan and I was like, concentrate on this bit of the song. Like, just don't miss this bit. Like, because we hadn't even enjoyed the first two numbers because we were so like panicked.
Yeah.
And Dan was like, do we need to move? Like, we can't be here for the next 2.5 hours. I like grabbed Dan as it went rat-ta-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta-ta. I was like, don't lose this moment. Like, we've come to Paris to like see this. So we were like, and then luckily suddenly we saw this security guard tell us all to get down.
Yeah, good.
So then slowly everyone started standing down.
The thing is, I have been sat on the floor in row B before, because it was just like, we need to get the tickets. This is what they've put me through to. It's in our budget. I'm getting them. And then we got there and we were like, oh, because you can just see.
Oh, if you're too close.
Yeah, you can just see the stage.
Yeah.
And luckily, like, I'm tall, so I can sort of do that. And like, the artist sort of did come down at times.
Yeah.
But you do.
Was this for Taylor?
Yeah. For Taylor Swift. But yeah, it was.
Yeah, too close is too close.
Yeah, but the thing is also I was literally going to Gloria like, oh my God, like, can you believe we're on the ground in the Eagles Stadium? Like, and she's literally like,
the who?
For sure.
Yeah, where are we?
See
they
Taylor.
play sport here, I guess.
Yeah.
But yes, then everyone did stand down, and it was
you got to see your show.
One of the best nights ever. And also because they're quite like little dolls of human beings. So we kind of need as much eyes on them as possible.
I do feel bad for like the 14-year-old at the front who then just can't see, but it's also like,
I think the 14-year-olds were living their lives.
Yeah, it's true.
The roars from the crowd were pretty explosive.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. highlight Appetite when Rosé's solo
Whoa.
stage was nuts,
Right.
and Jump was nuts.
Did they come out for Arbiter?
No,
Have you seen those clips where they actually
all join in.
look like they're having so much fun?
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
doing
yeah.
Arbiter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was amazing.
I saw some comment and it was like, what is this? Like karaoke? And I was like, girl, you haven't been to like a reunion tour.
Just-
and it's showing.
Just let
like,
them do it.
Just let them do it. Like we let One Direction just sort of like roll around on stage for 5 years. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? We can let these girls have one moment of fun.
Have 1 minute of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, being in the Mum and the 14-year-olds was a bit of a different experience. But then I was kind of like, this is
Out
so
of your
fun.
control.
No, it wasn't bad. It was just like we were like, I'm sure there'll be gay people here, but I think they were all down the front. All like the adult blinks were down the front.
You saying the adult blinks is so funny.
It was funny though. We did. I mean, we met this lovely lady called Ellie who lives in France, but she's English. And as soon as we sat down, she went. Also, we'd been like stressed getting there, and she like tapped me on the shoulder and she went, "Excuse me, are you a background singer?" And I was like, "Yeah," which was cool. And we had a lovely time. And yeah,
Fellow blink.
Yeah. And at one point during Jisoo's solo, I think her kids were bigger fans than she. I mean, I feel when you're a parent, you just sort of take your kids to what they want to go see. And like at the end of Jisoo's solo stage, there was like these massive. There was this huge explosion of like pink petals, and it was like the tech on it was like just nuts. It was just like so beautiful. And then she just went, "This is mad, isn't it?" And I was like, "Get into it, Ellie.
Yeah,
Get
Ellie,
into it."
It goes off here.
It goes off.
Not only does it go off in Paris, it goes off wherever Blackpink.
Exactly. Wherever they're in the area.
Yeah.
But Lovesick Girls was incredible. Do was incredible.
Oh, don't talk about do.
Jump twice. They just do Jump twice.
That's incredible.
Yeah, they're like, "You want it again, right?" And we're like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
we do." And then we took an Uber to the Eiffel Tower and saw the Eiffel Tower lit up at nighttime.
That's so fun.
Yeah, and I have to say, the Eiffel Tower, it's something to behold.
It's impressive.
It's impressive.
Yeah, they're not playing actually.
Compared, like as city skyline landmarks.
The Eiffel's up there.
I think it's top 3.
Yeah, I can see why that lady fell in love with it. You know?
What lady?
What?
Am I going to show my
No.
just ignorance?
No.
What lady?
Am I going to show my ignorance?
You're like the Queen of France.
No, it's like a really niche. No, she literally fell in love with it. It's a really niche documentary.
Oh, okay.
About
I
like,
married the Eiffel Tower.
Objective sexuals, yeah. And she fell in love with the Eiffel Tower. They fucked. Bitch, they fucked on the dock.
They were
And then
seeing each other for sure.
I think bitch, they were married. Like, and then I think she like, from what I remember, she like had a piece of him to take home.
You got to be careful because you don't want to like.
No, I know, but I think
like
maybe
Jenga, take a bit of the Eiffel Tower, then it all fucking falls down.
I think maybe she'd bought like an, they must like put in new bits of metal sometimes and stuff. So
okay.
she's sort of.
Oh yeah, you have to keep it upkept.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, so she fell in love, and I think they've actually broken up now. I think she fell in love with a fence or so. And I know I sound like I'm being facetious. I think she literally like moved on and fell in love with a fence.
Okay, good. Well, I wish her well.
I'm sure she's good.
And,
yeah.
And the Eiffel Tower, I have to say, is doing really well without her.
I've seen it in the daytime as well, and it's still impressive.
It's really impressive.
Yeah,
you kind of think like Big Ben, even after the refurb.
I wonder if we've just.
It's not the Eiffel Tower.
It's not the Eiffel Tower. I would also say it's not like the Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty.
That's
Sydney Opera House.
Sydney Opera House is.
That looks good.
Yeah.
The silhouette of the Sydney Opera House.
Yeah.
They're rocking some funky shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's recognizable. It's unique.
Yeah.
I wonder who's fallen in love with the Sydney Opera House. Surely maybe.
Well, honestly, let's watch the doc, but you would love it. They did like a catch up as well.
Oh, good. Like
yeah. Like 10 years later, how are they doing? This was when I was like 17, this came out.
Okay.
I remember being at school, like, I'm going to watch this every night to go to bed for the next 55 days, you know? And I did. I sure did.
Instead of doing your homework.
Yeah. Didn't do any of that.
Didn't do any of that. Any of that mess.
Yeah. Like that. But you had an amazing time.
But it had an amazing time. I love... we've talked about our trip to Bristol to see Moona. I love getting out of London for concerts.
You do.
Maybe, I mean, Blackpink did turn into a pretty...
I think international. We just have to remember... That's a day of travel.
But it is 40 minutes in the air. I cannot explain to you how quick it is in the air.
I know, babe, but you have to check
on the way home,
early.
On the way home, I think it was half an hour in the air.
Okay, but you,
they were like,
we have to check in 2 hours early.
Handy winds or helpful wind gusts.
Yeah, I love that.
And we'll be Gatwick in 30 minutes. I thought, sorry, I'm going to come to Paris for an afternoon.
But then how long did it take you to get to London Bridge?
Yeah. It was,
and then how long did it take you to get to London Bridge?
Oh my God. Well, you land. Firstly, you land.
So that's important,
Then you get in the fucking shuttle back to the train station. Then it's the train to London Bridge. Then it's a lime home.
Yeah. But I'm glad you had so much fun.
It was worth it.
If Cat's Eye come anywhere...
Cat's Eye at Lollapalooza.
Don't fuck around.
What
get me a ticket.
are we doing?
It was incredible. I've watched the live stream now.
Yeah, Cat's Eye, the band that were made on Dream Academy, Pop Star Academy Netflix documentary. If you haven't watched it, that's important. Stay hydrated. Homework. 6 girl bands are back. They never really left, but they are really back.
Yeah, they're really back. That bit with Cat's Eye. With Lola at Lola where he goes, let's go.
Yeah, Lara.
Yeah, incredible.
Lara's definitely my bias.
Yeah, Lara normally goes, I don't need, and she went, let's go.
Yeah,
and it was incredible.
Rockstar. 85,000 people watched that.
I was talking to my friend Ryan, who is an American, and he was like, no, they're
doing
huge in America.
Oh,
and I was like,
thank God.
Right.
I love when the people you want to be successful and sticking around are successful and sticking around.
I don't know if I've just found my tribe, but I sort of I'm kind of where are the UK icons? Where are the UK icons? Everyone I talk to, I go have you heard of Cat's Eye? They're like, yeah, they rock.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, but then I don't know if I'm just asking my 5 gay friends.
Right.
My 5 gay people.
Who would know
that I've curated over the last 20 years.
The tween girl band.
Exactly.
That
or
sing
would
and dance.
almost see it and go, that's probably something Lizzie likes. I should maybe kind of read up on that.
Yeah, just know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniela's vocals were amazing. They all were just incredible. I love them so much.
Thank goodness for them.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for girl bands.
What do you think about my new shirt?
Your new shirt is amazing.
It's funny because you hadn't mentioned it on the podcast.
I haven't mentioned it on the podcast. You've got a new shirt. Elizabeth went shopping yesterday. Audible listeners, it is a kind of box cut, what would we say? Faded scarlet.
Oh, whoa, yeah. Or maybe more, leaning into salmon. But
kind of a deep
smoky,
salmon.
Yeah.
A hot honey salmon.
Yeah, a hot honey salmon. I'm wearing it with a vest today.
And some jorts.
I'm wearing it with a vest today.
People
I wasn't
always
sure,
comment on how we both wear jorts together. Sorry, we're fashionable.
Sorry, Chris buys something and then I also buy it. Sorry, I'm a copier.
Yeah.
Sorry, have been since day dot. But that is, what else am I supposed to do? Do you know what I mean? I'm just I'm 6 years old. I'm out, looking for inspiration, and I have you in the next room. Obviously, I'm just going to copy you. Do you know what I mean? Steal your clothes and steal your things and
steal my thunder.
Thunder. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you got my shirt. Also, I have something I need to tell the pod about.
Okay,
actually, I have
great.
an apology.
Whoa.
Sorry to change the tone.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
If you've been enjoying the last 45 minutes, I'm really sorry. It's going to take
don't stop enjoying it. So the first couple of podcasts that we did, I was a little anxious. I didn't listen to them all. I kind of let Chris take the lead. And then we had quite a few that were just I trust Drew, our amazing editor. I'm sure that is great. And then probably the last 4 or 5, Chris has obviously been getting ready for Edinburgh and stuff like that. And he's a couple of times been I can't listen to the edit. Can you make sure you do? And guys, I've realized I've been fucking heavy breathing into the mic.
Yeah.
So aggressively.
Yeah. It's been really distracting and it's been really intrusive into the headphones.
I honestly was to Chris, do I need to quit? No,
Is
like,
this
have I
over?
embarrassed myself so much? Like, and there's one where I
You just did it.
don't. I literally go like, I just didn't. And I'm like, breathe and then speak. You freak. Like, what the hell?
Don't do it at the same time.
So yeah, I
Weirdo.
want to apologize to all of our listeners. I want to.
You do this.
Don't.
No, listen. You'll just be, when someone else is talking, you might be like, yeah.
What the hell's that? What is that though?
Okay, do you know what?
And
Okay,
sometimes you're just speaking,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying anything,
And you're breathing.
and I'm going,
yeah. Breathe on me.
what? Like,
I know. But listen, my
hands sway.
we started this podcast. We didn't know what the hell we were doing.
Yeah.
We wanted to do it. Yeah, take the mic away while I do this. Don't breathe over this bit. But we're getting better.
We are getting
We're
better.
improving. We're not perfect.
We're not
If you
perfect.
come for perfection, you're never going to get it. But no, but
I didn't know where you're going.
you know,
with that.
listen back. There's improvements to be made for all of me as well.
I'm just.
I can't think of any right now, but I'm sure at some point there'll be something I can improve
I'm
on.
sure I've got a flaw.
Yeah, somewhere there's a flaw.
Yeah, I just really want to apologize. I want to apologize to our listeners, anyone who has committed to an ad deal with us. I want to apologize to our editor Drew for putting him through that, just listening to my incessant breathing. I want to apologize to James, our producer,
Okay.
Poppy and Jess. And lastly, I want to apologize to you.
Okay, well, that's really, really brave. I want you to know that you are forgiven.
Thank you.
I think you don't need to pay it no more mind.
Okay.
Just stop fucking doing it. It is hard. I think I've become practiced at it, at not heavy breathing into the mic
Technique.
from teaching fitness.
Oh God, that must be so hard.
Yeah, because you kind of have to like get enough breath in, talk, and not go like on the mic. Yeah,
But do you have an on-off button on that mic?
you can do. Yeah, I used to. You can pull it away.
Right. Is it a head mic? It is,
It's
isn't
a head
it?
mic, so you can pull the head mic away when you're like really gasping. Yeah,
Right.
but you almost, if you're like, okay, now we're gonna do, and you kind of have to
Just
like
catch it in
slowly,
your diaphragm and then just
slowly
do it.
let it out,
Well,
and then.
I mean,
away
I
from the
have
mic.
I have experienced something similar. I can imagine it's quite similar to sort of when you're walking up a hill with someone and they're asking you questions, and then you're sort of like, yeah, no, it's totally fine, and then you're sort of looking away.
What
like,
was that accent that you just put on?
Did I put on an accent?
Yeah, you went, yeah, no, it's totally fine.
Well, to be fair,
What
when
the helly?
when I'm more panicked, I do get posher. I think.
Okay,
So
that is what a lot. That's a natural.
honestly, I just
fine.
thought that
no,
like,
but the thing is, what's the Kelly Osbourne?
what?
No, in the sense that.
No, in the sense that yeah. Oh my God, I've just actually rewatched The Osbournes.
Oh,
It's good TV. We should maybe watch it together.
yeah.
R.I.P. Ozzy.
R.I.P. Ozzy.
Yeah, he lived a good life.
The original, one of the original realities.
I would say the
Barrier
original.
breaking.
Yeah,
Real. Well, when was the real life?
good
Maybe
question.
the original.
I think
up there.
cameras. We've got cameras in your house.
Ah, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different, and he didn't even want to do it. And then he was like, "No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it." And then apparently the camera came in on like day one. He was like, "I'll do it."
Yeah, sounds good.
We're just so me coded, actually.
yeah. I'm not doing it. I'll be there.
Yeah.
We had a message from a listener.
Oh, we did.
It says, "Hi, Chris." And also, send us some messages.
That's cool. We fuck with
Maybe
that.
DM.
We fucks.
DM the Instagram. Is that the best place
I
to
think
send us
that's probably
messages?
the best. Yeah.
DM us some messages, guys. We'd love to hear from you, unless you've got something nasty to say, and then we absolutely don't want to hear it.
Yeah, we're good. We say enough nasty stuff to ourselves.
Yeah, just positive. It says, "Hi, Chris and Lizzie. My name is Gareth Walsh. I'm a primary school teacher in London, and a big fan of the podcast. It gives me such a laugh." Well, that's what we're here for, Gareth, to give you a laugh. All right.
We love you guys.
Just wanted to get in touch to say I feel so seen by how you have both mentioned a couple of times. 24 episodes in, we already repeat stories a lot.
I can't talk about it.
Mentioned a couple of times how crazy it is that primary teachers have to bring kids on the tube, and I appreciate the props you've given to us for doing it. My heart is in my mouth the entire time I bring them on the tube as commuters push through the line, and I try and keep counting them all constantly. Sorry, Gareth, I push through those kids.
Chris.
I do. I don't separate them from the buddy. I make sure the buddies.
No, yeah, you got to respect the buddy system.
I never go down the middle. I don't split the buddies like a zip.
No.
I might cut
but you
across.
will dart across, understood.
I'll dart across. Or I will dart across the teacher. I'll be like, I need to get in front of
I'm so
this
sorry.
group. Yeah. The moment the doors of the tube shut is genuinely heart-stopping. I literally can't imagine. Imagine leaving a kid on a train platform.
Because there's actually nothing.
You can't communicate with them. But then obviously, surely there's a tube drill that you do before you leave the classroom. If you go to the next, you wait on the platform. Wait on the platform, surely. If you're like a reception kid, wait on the platform, we'll come back and get you.
That's so hard, isn't it? Wait on the platform. But actually, probably what's quicker is getting on the next train.
Yeah.
But actually, then you're on the train by yourself, which is like not safeguarding.
But
then I've got to get out, get on the other side, come back.
Yeah.
Hope you're still there. Oh,
yeah.
Gareth,
If you're on the district and circle, which mostly those primary school kids are.
True.
Going to those museums, I feel those stations are just a quick to the other side and back again.
That's probably true.
If you're on like the Victoria, that's some stairs up and down and
you've got to get all the kids off and then leave them and go.
Yeah.
You've now got to stay with one teacher,
with one learning assistant.
I suppose they have.
Well, you'd hope.
I'm sure for a class of 30, I think it's 1 per 10 or something.
At the end of a school trip day, the nervous exhaustion is real. Also brought my class to the Globe before and walked them from London Bridge through Borough Market to get them to it, and it was chaos. Through Borough Market, that is nutso.
That is crazy.
I salute you, Gareth. I so appreciate that you've noticed. Love the podcast. You guys are so funny and nice. Thanks a mil. Gareth, we are funny and nice.
Gareth, thank you. You're funny and nice.
You're funny and nice. You are funny and nice.
You're funny and nice.
And you do the Lord's work.
You really do. Yeah.
I cannot, honestly, if I was a teacher, there'd just be no school trips.
Yeah. Unless you could get them on a
video
coach.
on.
You'd have to move to like Wales, rural Wales, and then you could get them on a coach and you'd be all right.
What if they get lost in the moors?
Yeah,
on a country lane?
You're so right. You're so right. On a country lane.
Kids, if you're listening, stay on the platform and the teacher will come back and get you.
We don't know that, Chris. We don't know that is.
I'm sure that's protocol.
There must be, right?
Yeah. It's not like go
to the nearest
It's not like get on the next, meet us at the next stop.
Oh,
if you're like in reception.
Yeah. Gareth, actually, Gareth, if you hear this, we'd love to know what the drill is.
Yeah. Let's keep. I think this
Gareth,
bit.
Let's keep this conversation going.
Yeah.
And actually, I'd love to know if it's different for reception versus year 6.
I can't imagine. I just don't think you tell a year 6 kid to find their own way to meet us.
Well, I'm not saying find your own way. I'm saying like
find your
if you
own
were,
way.
but we were getting the train at 11 by ourselves.
Yeah, but not a commuter underground tube.
No. Look, we'll look into it. Gareth,
we'll
let
look
us
into
know.
it. We want to know.
Call us back, mate.
We want to know. What have you been listening to this week?
Do you mind if I I actually know what I did listen to. I listened to it 3 times this morning while waiting for an Uber to pick me up. I listened to I Love You Like a Love Song, Baby.
Selena.
What the hell? Imagine putting the best song out that's ever been made, just dropping it in like 2011.
Mm-hmm. And changing the
Changing
landscape
the game for
of music
life.
forever.
When it goes into that bridge, no one compares. It's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, go listen to Love You Like a Love Song.
What else?
And then also listen to the Glee version.
And then also listen
sung
to
by
Hands to
Santana.
Myself, Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
Sober. Single Soon.
Sober. Then listen to everything off that album that we both really liked. The one that has Sober on.
Revival.
That whole album is incredible. Please may I look at the track list?
Revival, Kill 'Em With Kindness, Hands to Myself.
Hands to Myself, Same Old Love, Good For You is incredible.
Me and My Girls.
Camouflage is good. Nobody's incredible. Nobody's gonna love me like you.
Mm-hmm.
God, actually, that was a really good impression. If you hadn't heard the
we've
song,
both been listening to the new Justin Bieber album.
we've both been listening to the new Justin Bieber album. Swag.
And I've been listening to the soundtrack to K-pop Demon Hunters.
Incredible.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Golden.
Yeah, incredible.
And this is what it sounds like.
I need to watch it again. My friend Ryan, who I've mentioned multiple
If
times,
anyone wants a movie night
watch
and wants to
K-pop.
watch K-pop Demon Hunters
K-pop
with
Demon
me,
Hunters.
I will be watching it with you.
Or why couldn't we watch it together?
No, I'm saying anyone, everyone.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I'll do
Would
it
you
multiple
like
times.
to watch it specifically with me, or?
Yeah, of course. I'd
Okay.
love to watch it with you.
Cool, that'd be
And then
cool
we'll do a
then.
golden cover. It's really high though.
Bitch, yeah, we'll take it down 3 octaves.
Especially with my voice, how it is right now.
Yeah.
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 Like I'm born to be.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Let's get you a vocal zone.
Okay. I think that's all the time we have here at the Monkey Barrel Comedy podcast studio in Edinburgh.
I just breathed into the mic
You
again.
really did. Come on, keep learning. Keep
Keep
adjusting.
learning, keep evolving.
Thank you so much for listening, everybody. We have some really exciting ideas for autumn.
Yeah.
For the podcast. We have some amazing guests coming up. There'll be some more just family time with the two of us.
Yeah.
And some really exciting news, hopefully, that we'll be able to share with you very, very soon. If you haven't already, please follow us on the socials. If you enjoy it, leave us a review, give us a rating.
Yeah.
Send us a DM, just like Gareth did. If anything we've said has sparked your interest.
Yeah, and Gareth, get back to us on that.
Get back to us, Gareth. We're going to wait with bated breath. Thank you so much, everybody, and we shall see you next time. Bye.
Just before bed is good for your head. What you gonna do? Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated.